We are agriculture student. Now I am at a rice field, and you can see there are lots of plants which are affected due to the pest that is called paddy yellow stem borer, Scrapophyga incertulus, and then families Pyrositidae and Lepidoptera, and basically that are distributed in India and nearby country. And the host stage is rice only, monophagous pest. So this is monophagous pest. The only host plant is rice, and the site of egg laying is the upper surface of the tip of the leaves and covered with the buff colored hairs. And you can see, let me remove this. See, this is the only chaffy grains. There is no seeds inside this, and this is, you can see in complete plot. See, and if we discuss the biology, the site of egg laying upper surface of the tip of the leaves and covered with the buff colored layers. See, there are lots of plants that are affected. And then if you talk about the damaging symptoms, the presence of brown colored egg mass near the leaf tip, and the larva bore the stem near lower node. Okay, the larva presence near the node. See, we are doing this. This is the node where larva affected, and due to this, you can see it's visible. Yeah. So due to this, that larva node in young plant and upper node in older plant, and then due to that, there is a dead heart. Dead heart. This is like dead heart, and then in grown up plant part, whole ear heads become dried and yield chaffy grains called as white ear. So basically, the term for this is that is called the white ears. Whole plant, that is panicle, becomes dry, and that is chaffy grains. And there is development of white and empty airheads and chaffy grains formation. So this is the development of white and empty airheads, that is chaffy grains in formation. And most important is there is management. So we can grow resistant varieties. And if we talk about this plot, there is a PBR 126 varieties that we are growing in this field, and the resistant varieties for the yellow stem borer, and for the management of this, Ratna, Jaya, TKM6, IR20 and IR26. And one more management practices, that is clip the tip of the seedlings before transplanting. Why this is important, clipping? Because the egg laying at the tip of the leaves, so that we can do clip, so that laying of egg will be avoided. Avoid close planting and continuous water stagnation. We know in case of paddy, water requirement is very much important, but stagnation of water must be avoided. And then pull out and destroy the affected tillers. So at the tillering stage, when you see there are some tillers that is affected due to stem borer, that you can avoid. Set up light traps to attract, kill the moths. Yeah, we can use light traps so that moths will be avoided. And then harvest the crop up to the ground level, disturb the stubbles. uh, the chemicals that we can use as a management practices for this chaffy grains white ear: release of egg parasitoid Trichogramma japonicum thrice at weekly interval starting 28 days after transplanting. So after transplanting we have to do management, and we can do release of egg parasitoid Trichogramma japonicum at 5 cc 1 lakh egg parasitoid per hectare. So these are the managements that we can do to avoid this chaffy grains white ear, that due to Scrapophaga incertulus, and that is very much common. I am very much worried about, because you can see large this is large plots that is affected due to this yellow stem borer. Complete seedlings like dried, because there is no flow of nutrients, because the larva that present at the node of the plants, rice plants. So the flow of nutrients and all the waters things are can't be takes place because it's dried. So due to that, this chaffy grains white hairs occurs, and production is very much affected due to this. So the management that I discussed that we can do to protect it from that yellow stem borer, that's all about it. Thank you.